Hello, everyone. This is Crypto Jarhead. We are live today in Evolution, so I figured I would go ahead and go live for any questions and answers that were happening. Uh, ben, move. So, just kind of waiting on people to show up, and we can talk about anything you like. How's it going, Dan? Just figured I'd kind of go live and answer some questions if anyone had them, or, sit around and bullshit. I do have limited battery life, though, so there's that. I'm trying to think, we're up to 3,500 or 3,800 that we've added into the trading account today? Something like that? Yeah, I know. Like, not even waiting till 200 before they dumped, which was fine. I saw that little dump happening and figured that people were just trying to sell. So luckily I was able to kind of swing that my way, pick up some more tokens for free. You know, so with those tokens that I got for free today, off of doing that, and with the dividends, just from holding tokens, I'm actually bunch of millennials. Yeah. All right. So 3,500 and change. That's pretty good for 1 day growth in the trading account. Shit. If we sustain that every day, I'll be pretty fucking happy. You're gonna have to pardon the French. I'm a Marine. It's just sometimes I talk that way, and when you go live, you're gonna be a little bit more emotional than I am on videos. Um, Yeah, for now, I'm not really sure what I want to do with my dividends just yet. I'm exploring a bunch of different options. Our 100Xers have like a whole shopping list of decent buys. And so what I would like to do is just take like 10% of what I get into each one of those. But we'll see. We'll see what's going on. Hello, Nicholas. What's going on, Gems? And CryptoBit. I think I saw you in here. Yes. Okay. Have to check out your video about evolution. Did you post it in the Discord? Nicholas, go ahead and post the link after this ends and goes live. Hello, Rick. It's good to see you. But yeah, so I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with my dividends just yet. I'm actually this close to being even with the dividends that I've gotten, and then I did sell some of the free tokens that I got today to kind of put me pretty darn close. And so I've got absolute confidence that in about 2 hours I'll actually be technically in the profit. But yep, buying more tokens ain't too bad. Ain't a bad idea. Hello, winemaker. Good to see you. Okay, so Gems is gonna put your video in the Discord. That's good. Good looking out, Gems. Gems is such a sweetheart. I think we all love her. Not romantically. Don't get crazy. Okay, I'm married. All right. Okay. Yeah, thanks, Medic. I figured, I've tormented YouTube with my insane strategies. I could go ahead and add this ugly mug to that. So, yeah, I figured it was time to go ahead and put a face to the voice. The reason I was so hesitant before is because I was listening to the Oracle's advice. Shit, everyone comes from somewhere, right? And he was a huge like, don't show your face kind of a thing. And now we know why. It wasn't because he was looking out for us. It was because he was looking out for himself. But hey, you live and you learn, right? Sometimes you got to lose a little bit of money. Yes, I am still young, uh, but I've got a lot of hard mileage. Oop, that's the wrong damn button. Got a lot of mileage on this body. New strategy for the launch of Evolution. Well, for now, kind of adopting a wait and see approach. Overall, long term, we want to increase the trading account. That's the ultimate goal over the next 2 or 3 months, really, is to get that as high as possible. But for my personal strategy, it really depends. I'm kind of waiting to see. I would like to see more up and down, more movement on the token price, and not just one way or the other. I personally love when it just goes, because if you're savvy enough and you're quick enough, you can kind of leverage that. So I like to do that kind of stuff. For now, just kind of waiting to see what happens. Keeping an eye on everything, watching the ether scan. I definitely keep the ether scan open to see if I can catch a good series of pending transactions and try and get in before them if I was looking to sell or buy or do something. So I guess it would really depend on where everyone's at and what they want to do. If you're new and you're interested in getting in, it's a pretty good time to get in. The token price is not going to get a whole lot lower. It can get lower, of course. I think the floor is about half of what it is right now. But I think if you look back in a couple of weeks, this price is not going to stay around for too long. I think that it's going to kind of stabilize over the next week, right around $1.50, and then go up and down from there. But hey, that's just pure speculation. It could be really anywhere, and we'll see. Can y'all hear that TV in the background or not? Buy a crypto jar. Oh shit, I forgot that Bones put those up. And yeah, as the profits get bigger, the price will creep up. A lot of people were thinking that it was going to jump up to like 700 or 800 Ethereum in the contract in the first 10 fucking minutes, and that would have been great. I would have loved that. But the truth is, it's going to organically creep, and most people still don't really realize what this is. They still think it's another clone. They still think it's a zero sum where all you can do is buy and sell tokens, and that's it. Doing a battery check here, okay? And if it was just another clone, then that would be it. That would be all there is to it. But I think that once we start showing week in, week out profits, people are going to start to come around to exactly what this project's all about. So I'm pretty excited for the future. I'm also excited to see how many dividends we're going to have this week. Yes, obviously I haven't seen your video yet. And we can explain until we're blue in the face. There's always going to be that percentage of people out there that are going to show me. Don't tell me, show me. Show me the numbers, which I'm more than happy to do once we have numbers to show you. Why do I think I have ghosts in my new home? Because fucking doors just jump open at me, and they're opening and closing all damn day. And my son will be sitting there playing on the floor, and suddenly he'll just stop and like stare at the freaking corner, and there ain't no lights dancing on it for like 5 minutes, and then just go back to doing what he was doing before, And I think kids can see ghosts and shit. Let's see here. Sorry for your accent, because you're French. No one's perfect. For sure, a lot of pump and dump scam fatigue. Once they see it's real, they'll jump back. Yes. And that's another thing that's going on in this community as a whole, is we've seen so many scams come and go, and there are these projects that last for fucking 20 minutes before all the Ethereum is suddenly poof and gone. The people are kind of expecting that. So that's one of the main goals that we had with this project is we wanted to bring, the integrity back into the space. And we wanted to do it in a way to actually grow and invest and do the right thing, you know. And what I would like to do is I would like to kind of mirror our bots and what they're getting into for my own personal portfolio. Time for a house blessing, yeah. This will be the big team on point, and that's a huge deal. Yes, that's the thing is we are very open and transparent with everything that we do. That's what we're about. Because our big thing at WPI is big thing at WPI would be investing, and that's where we got where we were. Picking the right coins and stuff like that. That's how we got our start, and that's what we want to go back to. But we also want to be able to have a platform to kind of teach other people how to do it. If they don't know how, and or do it for them. Because collectively we can grow a pool far greater than anyone besides Dan could do on our own. We may see slow growth as we progress. Yes, we may. The point is just to be growing the trading account. And yes, winemaker, ghosts are not necessarily a bad thing. It is what it is. Anyone that's been following me for a while knows I'm huge into conspiracies and stuff like that. This team is onto something big. I agree. I think so. Teach my swing trade method as well. I'll definitely be planning on doing some videos about that. About that method, kind of teaching a little bit more about exactly what I do and when I do it. The thing is, I can see it in my mind and it makes total, complete, perfect sense. And then sometime between putting pen to paper, it gets a little jumbled to where I can still understand it, but y'all are looking at me like I'm crazy or something. So I'll definitely try. I'll put out some videos on it, just like I did with Finecoin. But it's up to everyone. And for me, when I started doing this, I had the concept. I thought about doing it. I was like, I don't know if this is gonna work or not, but fuck it, let's try it. And it did. So I just go with that. All right, what else do we got, guys? I've got 10% battery. My phone is old as shit. Oh, actually, you know what? I could probably go get a charger. Bear with me, guys. Yeah, I'm on it, medic. I'm on it. Damn. Get off my back. Do. My life is a lie. Snap. And I think I'm back. Plug this in. I might need to rotate this because my phone is old and the battery doesn't. Oh, it won't let me do it. Hang on, guys. Technical difficulties. Let's see if I can get that going. This is where some duct tape and bubble gum would definitely come in handy. That might work. Maybe. We'll see how it goes. Enjoying your weekend in Cali? Yes, I am. Sorry about that, guys. Had to go grab the phone charger because I didn't quite realize how little battery I had and how quickly this would drain that battery. I thought I'd have a good half an hour or so, but nope. Nope. Make sure to take a picture with Mike when y'all meet up. Yeah, actually, we're planning on going live for a little bit. I don't know how long, but do a little live stream together. Put in a condom, but poke a hole for the lens to stick out. Phone won't move a bit. Oh shit, that'll work for a rifle. But I mean, Sean, come on, man. Oh shit, man. Is that sticking? I think it is. All right, cool. I think we're back in business. My phone is literally sitting, like resting on top of the damn plug, balancing. So I don't think I can touch it. I don't know if I'll be able to get it to sit exactly how it is again. But anyway, so what else is new? What's going on, guys? Are we all just sitting here watching the contract balance, wondering what the hell's happening? Wow. His phone's so old, his pull-out game may not be strong. It's as old as Mike. Not quite, but it's close. It's close. It's a Galaxy S5, I've got a really good case. Yeah, watching it big time for sure. The contract balance is good to watch, Nicholas, but with this particular project, it's not as important as just like a zero-sum game. So for me, what I like to look at is I like to look at the ether scan and kind of monitor the transactions that's going on there, and figure out when the next move is. Kind of see what's processing, what's pending. I feel bad. I don't know who this was, but I was watching this guy for freaking 13 minutes on Etherscan, and he was trying to buy a .58, and he used less than one for a gas price, and so it just took forever, And I'm imagining this poor dude sitting there. Why isn't it going through? Why isn't it going through? Like, well, that's why you don't cheap out on gas. So how's everyone's Saturday going? Marvelous. All right, good. Looking at everyone enjoying the weekend off. I hope the weather's pretty decent. It's pretty nice. Spent $8.50 on gas and still waited 19 minutes. Are you serious? Damn, that's crazy. Spending time with the wife is good. I'm excited. Mine's at work, so she should be home in a few hours. That'd be good. Would be nice to see how the bot, while it grows, maybe showing it on the homepage. I don't know if we could do it on the homepage, but I'm definitely planning on getting snapshots of the balance and updating as much as possible. I'm not a developer. I'm not a coder. Or I'm a developer, but I'm not a coder, so I don't know what it would take to kind of get that like stuck on the homepage. Just got less tokens than you should. Yeah. But yeah, so I don't know. I don't know what that would take to get that on the website. I'm not that much of a nerd. I just like my numbers. It's raining in Michigan. Where are you from? I'm originally from Ann Arbor. It's where I was born and raised.
How old was that fever, babe?
Less than 100 about an hour ago.
Raining in Massachusetts. Oh man, I guarantee it's not taxed as heavily as California, man. I can't wait to get out of this place. We got the highest state tax, the highest fucking sales tax, the highest everything tax. I think if they could tax breathing, they would. And there's a freaking measure up on the ballot this year uh, to get rid of the limits on property tax. Like what the, like man, we are already the most taxed state in the damn union. Why? Why do we need to make that worse? But yeah. You grew up in Flint. That sucks. um, Rochester Hills is pretty nice. I got some family live in Grosse Hill. At least they used to, I think. No, yeah, they're still there. Last I checked. That's the other side of the family I don't talk to. They didn't approve of my debauchery in my younger days.
You could forget about taking your birth control every day. With Kylie, it's from the maker of Moringa. Kylie is a small IUD.
You know what I would like to do tomorrow? I'd like to go to the freaking movies. I haven't been to the movies in like 2 months, man. I still ain't seen Deadpool 2, Super Troopers 2, freaking well, there's another one that just came out this week. Everyone was talking about. I don't remember what the hell it was though. I was a little preoccupied this week.
Pregnancy with ketamine is uncommon, but can be less threatening and may cause loss of pregnancy or fertility. Ovarian cysts may occur but usually disappear. Bleeding and spotting may increase in the first 3 to 6 months and remain regular. Periods over time usually become shorter.
All right, so I guess this is the part where I just start talking. you know,
Remembering
um,
to take the pill.
let's see.
My about pregnancy.
Do we still have Stallion in here? Finally watched Black Panther last. Yeah, I actually was very impressed with that movie too. It was a really good movie. It's actually one of my favorite superhero movies. Which all I'd heard about it was that it was like super like Black Pride and like fuck Whitey and all that shit. Um, and so I didn't really have a whole lot of interest. Plus, I'm a comic book nerd, but I never got into Black Panther as a kid. But I finally did watch it. I think we got it on Redbox like a month ago, and it was really good. I really liked it. I think I watched it like 6 times. Warmonger is a beast. Love that dude. um, y'all seen Infinity War yet? If you haven't, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what you're waiting for. Go watch the damn movie. Yeah, they easily could have, but they didn't. So that was cool. They just made a really really good movie. Instead of making it all political. You should. That movie was awesome. Um, and they changed a lot um, from the comic books. The same basic plot line is the same, but as far as specifically who lives and dies, got changed up pretty good. So I was still surprised. Quick overview of my strategy for people who haven't seen the videos. Which one? I think I've got 7 or 8 strategies throughout my videos. Um, um, I mean, there's a lot of so the basic strategy would be just kind of buy and hold and live off of those dividends. People that are in it for the long term that just want dividends. I would suggest when you buy your token price, that ETH that you put in, write that shit off as a loss. Um, like not completely, obviously, but obviously you're gonna want to keep an eye on how much like USD or Euro or Australian dollar. Um, you're gonna want to keep an eye on that so when you're actually in the profit, because that's gonna be good to know. You're gonna want to know that. But the basic strategy would be just buy and hold. You know, um, and when you get dividends, you just pull them back out. And over time, the dividends in your wallet will be more than what you put in. And that's in Ethereum. So You know, it's going to be based on the price of Ethereum on when you actually make a profit, considering fiat. But so that would be like the basic strategy. You can do some reinvesting here and there to get a bigger slice of the pie. You know, increase your stake. Um, I wouldn't really recommend that strategy. It's not the best one, but it is a viable strategy with this particular contract. I wouldn't say that about any other game. You know, any other proof of game, any zero sum game, absolutely do not do that. But with this one, it is viable. Another strategy would be, you know, buy as many as you can get. You know, whatever you're comfortable, whatever you can afford. You know, obviously exhibit some restraint and do some basic crypto. You know, don't take out a freaking loan to buy. Don't spend your rent money on it. You know, nothing like that. But what you're comfortable with, get as many tokens as you can. If that's 100 tokens, it's 100 tokens. If it's 1,000, you get 1,000. If it's 10,000, you get 10,000. You know, and what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to wait. You're gonna let that contract go up in price. You know, and it is gonna go up in price. And eventually, what's going to happen is we've got whales in the account or in the contract. And a whale is someone who has a lot of tokens. You know, they put a lot of money into it. And the reason, you know, how they become whales is they buy in early and they buy in heavy. And then once they've gotten to a point where they can take out a pretty good profit, you know, they can make anywhere from 5 to 20,000 or whatever. Um, they are gonna sell. It's a fact. It is what it is. In evolution, that's actually good for us. Um, but keep in mind that it will happen. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to let the contract go up and up and up. And then once you start seeing the sell-off begin, sell your tokens. Um, and, you know, let's just throw a number out there and say $5,000 is what you can sell your tokens for. And you're initially in for 1,000. Okay. And you got 1,000 tokens. So you're going to go ahead and sell that for that 5 grand. And then once the token price stabilizes back down lower, you know, we'll say it's $2 a token now. You're gonna go ahead and buy back in. You know, maybe spend 4,000 of that initial 5 grand that you had from selling, and you're gonna get double the amount of tokens that you initially had, as well as now you're actually in the profit with that extra $1,000, plus with the dividends that you got while it was going up. And now you've got twice as many tokens. you know. So that's another strategy. There's going to be up and down movement on the price, especially since these, it's actually doing something. It's not just buy and wait for a target price and sell kind of a thing. So there's going to be up and down movement on the price. So you can do what I call swing trading, which is, you pick a price that it's stabilized at. So what you're going to do is you're going to watch, and let's say that price is $2, okay? And you're watching the token price go from $1.80 up to $1.25, $1.30, and then back down to $1.80, up and down. Watch that a couple times. Don't just pick a number where you think it's going to be and go from there. You're going to want to see a number that you've seen cross over a couple of different times. So at that point, you can do a little bit of speculative selling when it gets up towards that high end of that mark, right? And you're going to save that money until it gets back down to the low end of that mark, and you're going to buy back in. And then when it goes and repeats, you're going to repeat as needed. So I did a little bit of that today. That's how I got some extra tokens for free. I didn't have to put any more money in, and I got an extra 168 tokens throughout the day, which was nice. I liked it, and I'm also pulling the dividends back out as they come in. So between selling off some of those and the dividends that I have gotten, I'm almost at that break-even point already, 4 hours into the contract. So doing this, I'm fortunate enough to be okay. All right, we're good. I'm fortunate enough to I almost can't take a loss at this point because I'm already almost even. So the token price would have to go down to like 5 cents, which I don't even think is possible in order for me to actually take a loss. But that's because I've been playing it smart and taking my profits as we go, which I highly encourage everyone to do. Because that is, after all, the point is to make some money. Thanks, Shane. I'm glad you enjoyed the strategy videos. It's what I like to do is when I got nothing else to do, I'll just sit down and crunch numbers. I'm a math nerd at heart, Believe it or not, I mean, I'm a Marine, and I've done most of my life making money with my body in one way or another. Either in the military or afterwards. Manufacturing, mechanic work, stuff like that. But I love numbers. I've always been good with math. It's good to see you, Guns. Good to see you. Happy that you're here. Let's see what else. Did I miss anybody else? What's up? Nothing I can say in polite company. Yeah, your stripper days were rough for everybody, medic. Everybody. um, Shit, I didn't mean it like that when I said making money with my body. It's just, when you're going for a job, um, there's two basic options. You can make money with your mind, sitting at a desk and doing stuff like that, or you can make money doing like labor. There's a few other options, but those are the two basic jobs. You're going to fall into one of those two categories, and I've always gone towards the more physical, uh, doing stuff type where I make my money. Just because I enjoy coming home from a hard day's work, just feeling like I earned my money that day. But that's just me. Yep, your job does both. For those of you who don't know, Crypto Medic he's a paramedic. He's an EMS tech. So he spends a lot of time going around fixing drug addicts and delinquents and people like me that just we like to have a good time. Okay. I was motor transport in the Marine Corps, so my oh shit! Please stand by. Okay. Charger fell over. My actual MOS was 3531, so I was a slop operator. But my battalion had a grand total of three 21s. So we only had a few different mechanics. So all the operators kind of became mechanics, at least doing the level 1 and 2 stuff. Yep, he does spend a lot of time in the boo boo bus. I've been fortunate where Benny, knock it off. Thank you. I've been fortunate enough to avoid spending a lot of time in a boo boo bus myself, but that's not my job, so it would not be fun for me to be in medics van. Hey, it's okay. It's a bird, man. It's okay. My dog's very protective, and he's not a big dog. He's the world's worst guard dog. Uh, but I love him. He's a cuddler. He's a sweetheart. Boy, go out there then. All right. So what else do we got, guys? Benny? This guy. He might be barking at the ghost, man. Who knows? Who knows what sets him off? Sometimes it's like a leaf. Sometimes it's the ghost. Sometimes it's the birds. There's a nest of birds that likes to sit on this fence out here and just taunt my dog. I find it funny, but I don't think he does. Okay.
Well, it was mostly children under alcohol. It's more adults than people think. Most recently during a pretty nasty operation in India in 2006.
Man, my kid sleeps like a damn rock. He, he's gonna wake up when he wakes up. Period. I'm lucky in that regard. I can vacuum. I can do dishes. I can do pretty much whatever I want when he's napping. But once he wakes up, that's about the end of that. Just and yeah, Casper is definitely having a good time with my dog. You know, if he wants to play fetch with my dog, he's more than welcome to do it. Because that dog will play fetch until he literally drops from exhaustion. I've seen him do it.
Hopefully it's bacterial, not viral.
Would an extra pair of hands be useful with all this data?
Do we and the bot get dibs from other people reinvesting, or only buy-in? The trading account gets 5% of buy, sell, and reinvest. Um, and I believe 10% goes on a reinvest as well. Um, but I'll have to verify that. Um, like I said, I'm not a coder, so. But you know the way it works, charge them ghost rent. Um, Might not be good if he plays fetch with the furniture, man. You want to see the size of this dog? Okay. Look at him. Look at him. That dog ain't playing fetch with no damn furniture. um, okay. If I could get this set back up the way it was, may not happen. I think we're good. Damn, what the hell were we talking about? Squirrel. But yeah, so the trade account is the way it was designed is to be built whenever anybody does anything with the contract. So it's gonna always be increasing, you know, and then we only get the profit that account generates every week, you know. So we're not going to be dipping into the trading account for dividends. It's just going to be the profit. That way, it's sustainable for long term. You know, and we may occasionally roll over profits. You know, something that we've discussed. You know, maybe once people, you know, the majority of people kind of stop playing and they're just holding. We may occasionally roll over a day's profits just back into the trading account um, to grow that trading account. But as of right now, the plan is just, you know, that principal stays in there, and it's only the profits that are distributed every week. Let's see if that works.
Okay. Okay. Wow. Okay.
I don't think that's going to work. Oh, no, maybe not. Maybe. Nope. Okay, I think we're stable now. What else do we got, guys?
You really have to play, like, you actually play?
You want to play? We were on a first name basis.
Well, you're an interesting guy. I'm going to be out there.
Oh, no. It's the real deal. Of course, I do say, you know, Asian and 28 days later, it's major influences.
No, I was always
Like, there's a difference? The difference, the ozone, is that nobody's ready. Yeah. So,
I mean, if you guys really want to do a staring contest, we can try. Where did me and the lady meet? We've actually known each other for 11 years now. We went to different high schools in our town. And when I came back from boot camp, I went to recruiting duty for 10 days. And uh, I actually met her when I was administering the MEPS test, and she had no interest in joining the military. Back then, she was a hippie. You know, that's what she thought. She was just getting out of class for, you know, a couple hours. But that's how we met, and we've been in each other's lives ever since. And it's Chew, not Snus, Copenhagen. So I don't do none of that pussy skull shit. Southern blend, if you must know. So I actually like it. It's really nice. Cough and choking, tasty. Been hanging out with Mike. The Jack Daniels blend was pretty good too, but I quit drinking almost 5 years ago, so I don't really like the taste of whiskey no more. And it didn't really taste like whiskey, but it tasted close enough. Uh, so, but I used to make my own Jack Daniels blend. You know, I'd open up that can and pour a little bit of whiskey in there, close it back up, and throw it in the freezer. So I could get a nice little half of a buzz going throughout the day. Maybe that's kind of why I don't drink anymore. No, she was not in the military. She was a Marine wife, but she's not cut out for the military. You know, and some veterans and military guys think that everybody should be in the military. I'm not one of them. You know, there are people that belong in the military and there are people that aren't. And she's not for that. She's not about that life. It'll be great when people can start posting videos of weekly div payouts to entice more customers. Yes, it will. You know, and that's obviously going to happen. It takes time though. Your barber gives out free alcohol, drinks, or soda while you get your haircut. I have been in a couple of those barber shops. The one I go to doesn't do that, but it's a really nice atmosphere, and it's always a great conversation at that barber shop. And they will come in with a straight razor when they're done to get that nice little razor fade, which I like. Yes, we will be posting the videos as they become available. You know, everything's going to be transparent. That's what we believe is transparency and integrity in the space. You know, in the crypto space, it's something that unfortunately is lacking. You know, there's so many scam artists out there. We want to be able to show people that it's possible to make money without being a douchebag. Hey, Chatbox, good to see you. Yes, it was definitely time to see the face behind the videos. You know, so I'm sorry for that. You know, it's probably something that you're not gonna be able to get out of your mind now. Now every time you watch one of my videos, you're just gonna see this. So you're welcome. You done barking at the damn birds? Or the ghost? I'll come hang out here for a little bit. Hey Dylan, it's good to see you. We're just chatting a little bit, talking a little bit about evolution, you know, and just kind of shooting the shit. You know, it's nice. I'm pretty excited to be getting a computer soon, so I can join the Down by the Campfire, because those are always a good time, but I can never get the damn audio. So I can either get audio or I can get video, but not both. How about the little man I hear in the background? He's taking a nap right now, so I would like a little break, because I gave him some strawberries for lunch with his lunch, and things got messy. It's got so messy. Evo working great. Campfire is coolio. Yes, I enjoy it. But yeah, so put him in the high chair and gave him, you know, some food, and then cut up some strawberries and gave them to him, and came back like 5 minutes later and just, you know, so then it was bath time after that. You know, so that was interesting, and he discovered that if he takes his hand and he cups the water, he can throw it out. So he was having a good old time getting my bathroom tiles soaked. A few incoming transactions pending in the contract. Cool. Are they fresh buys or withdrawals or reinvests?
Under President leadership, and new vision that is moving in a new direction. Forward.
You're gonna have to keep me posted because if I touch my phone, it's gonna fall over. So, and I don't think I can do both stream and keep Etherscan open on the phone. I don't know. Can I? No, no. I'll check it later. I'll check it later. It's a long-term project. Some fresh ones are small, but it adds up. Yes, it does all add up. 2 ETH came in 7 minutes ago. Oh, that's awesome. That's good. Good news. You know. Still waiting on the our friends from the UK and Australia to wake up and hop in. You know, so that'll be good to see them in there. You know, I've never been down under, but one day I would like to go meet Austin. That'd be awesome. Crypto Austin. You know, he's always very entertaining. You know, and you know, I ain't gay or nothing, but I love Australian accents. I think they're really cool. I just like accents in general, really. You know, I used to have a pretty heavy Midwestern twang, I guess, but I've been living in California since 2002? Yeah, so I learned to hide it. Meet him when he comes to the States. Yeah, unfortunately, he's coming to the States pretty soon, and I'm not going to have the vacation time because I've got another little one on the way, and I want to save some of that for paternity leave. So, you know, that's a little more important than meeting Austin. There'll be time for that in the future. You know, we're not going anywhere. We'll be around. Dog? What are you doing? Oh, really? I thought he was coming, like, somewhere in the next month or two. No, I'm kind of near San Diego. You know, you can get with me offline. I don't want to say exactly where I'm at on YouTube, but I'm about an hour and a half, 2 hours north of San Diego. You know, but I'm definitely open to meeting some of you guys if we're all in the area. You know, why not? Could be a good time. Have some coffee. And I'll look the other way if you want to make it Irish. Okay. Yep. Apparently, I live right next to a Scientology prison, which is something I just found out a few days ago. I was driving, drive past this compound every day when I go to work. And at first I thought it was an apartment complex. And then I saw the sign for Golden Era Productions, and I got curious as to what it was. And it's like a huge Scientology center. So that's interesting. I guess that explains some of the wacky neighbors. But, it's all good. Yeah. Yeah, they are. Ooh, man. Like I said, I love conspiracy theories, so there's some pretty interesting ones concerning Scientology. And I heard it costs $1 million when it's all said and done to convert into Scientology after all the training videos and crap that you have to buy. I'm just like, that is insane. Like, damn, dude, I need to start a religion. Fuck, we'll get a real proof of war pigs going. That's just nuts. Nuts. Yeah, definitely. L. Ron Hubbard is his estate's making plenty of money because they have to buy his books. That's just weird. Like, why would you have to buy books? And, I mean, shit, churches give away Bibles, don't they? I don't know. I don't church, so. But I seem to remember that when I was a kid, they would just give you a Bible. Although, I don't think I've seen a Bible in a damn hotel room drawer in a while. So maybe that's changed. Religion should be free, I think it should be way more about the message than about, anything else, really. Everything else should be secondary to the message. But what do I know? That's why I'm not a bishop. That would be really interesting if we got a crypto bishop in this place, or a crypto cardinal or something. Oh, that'd be interesting. Jesus wants you to buy Bitcoin. Oh man, I'm going to hell. Oh man. All right, so I mean, if that's really all everyone's got, then struggling heart. So I've heard it said that in a cult, there is one man that knows it's all bullshit, and in a religion, that man is dead. So I don't know. I'm not a theologist, but um, I'm not into religion, but I'm real spiritual, man. Hey, you may exchange a blessing for Evo tokens, just saying. Oh man. I mean, shit, dude. I'll take a blessing. I don't care. I'm brainwashing everybody on Telegram about Evo. Also, I'm educating a lot of people. Yes. Uh, Not religion, just Jesus. Yeah. That's the way I was raised in the church. I just haven't been to church in like 15 years. I've tried going to churches out here, and they just seem to be all about the church itself, and not so much about the message. So I still definitely believe in Jesus, and I pray every day. I just don't go to church. The religion of Ethereum, yeah, faith is personal, and my personal opinion is all the religions in the world are not. Uh, no one's really wrong. It's just a different interpretation of God. If you look at the three major religions, Islam, Judaism, and Christianity, the tenets and the core beliefs are very, very, very similar. They just have different names for their gods, names for their prophets, and different ways to justify killing thousands of people. But I think if you boil it all down, it's all pretty much the same. And if you could like really super simplify about 99% of the religions in the world, it all basically boils down to don't be a dick. The golden rule. Treat everyone how you want to be treated. And I think if a lot more people were just more understanding of other people's religions and what they choose to call God, I think this world would be a lot happier place. Different interpretation, jihad, no bueno. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the jihad. Don't mind that Farsi on my arm. There's a lot of people that thought they were on a jihad that would have loved to kill me during my deployments. But it is, like I said, I think all religion is basically the same. The fanaticism on any end is just never a good thing. Evolution's 90 cents. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, that's good. You just got home from work. You had to work on a Saturday? Come on, man. It's Saturday. It's launch day. What are you doing? Should tell your boss, like, nah, man, it's launch day. That's what I told my boss. It's also the fact that I wasn't scheduled to work Saturday, so there's that. I do work some Saturdays, and I hate it, but it is what it is. Overtime is usually appreciated. Maybe not the day that you're doing it, but on that following paycheck, it sure is nice. Do. I might go get some ice cream tonight. I think Taco Bell and ice cream is going to be, I think that's the ticket tonight. I try not to eat fast food too much, but then there's Taco Bell. Let's see, where little dude is taking a nap, so I'm going to let him continue doing that. I spent too much time over in the sandbox. I did 2 deployments in 4 years. Sounds good. We can't all make stripper money like Wolf. Oh man, Wolf, is that true? I might have a little party happening. All right, take her easy, Dylan. Have fun. I mean, a job's a job. You work for yourself, or is that like you get hired for somebody? Not for me. One of my wife's friends is getting divorced, so she's doing a divorce party. Okay? Fuck. God, sicko. I like to party. Oh man. For those of you who don't know, the Wolf of Main Street is one of our altcoin specialists. Very, very smart guy. There's only about 3 people in the world that could tell me, hey, you need to buy this coin, and I would trust them, and he's one of them. So we all owe him a lot. Medic's a semi-pro stripper. Oh God. I mean, you know, he does like to stream with his shirt off, so there's that. You know, you're welcome, ladies. No, thank you. I don't know how the hell you do it, man. You got a crystal ball or some shit. But I always like hearing your picks, and gonna have to get with you and the Milkman over the next coming weeks for a good solid shopping list. Be happy to dance, let them play the search game of what's under the roll. Oh my God. No. Yeah, hey Gems, hi. How you doing? Don't mind us. Bleach ready. Oh, I didn't. Man, there are some things in life you just don't need to know, and that's one of them. Well, you know, some people are into the naturalist lifestyle, so more power to you, man. I mean, do whatever you want. I just don't be offended if I don't watch. You know, I usually do like to watch, but I'll make exceptions here and there. Oh, and speaking of the little man, sounds like he's up. So I'm gonna go ahead and I mean, shit, we've been live for almost an hour, so I think we'll just about call that. If you got any last questions, fire them off now. I think he's awake. Is he awake? All right, yeah, he's up. So I'm gonna have to get going, guys. Oh no! The damn phone. But I guess I'll go ahead. Go away, ghost. I swear to God, this is a ghost, man. You might see a door pop open. I don't know. But for everyone who is curious, here's the guy that takes up so much of my time. Say hi, little man. Man, don't be rude. Little man. Little man. Who's that? Who's that? He's like, Dad, I got bedhead. All right, but I'm going to call this a night, guys. Come here. Come here. Silly. Yeah, it's kind of, you know, this poor kid looks exactly like me, so he's got a lifetime of that going for him. I was kind of hoping he'd take after his mom. Be better for him in the long run, but nope. We're 2 peas in a pod. So that is going to wrap it up. Good night, everybody. I will be on the Discord and Telegram off and on. So go ahead and pop in and say hello. All right, that's it. Try it out. Let's see if I can. I can't hit it. Yeah.